You can see it coming in, this change coming in for you. And I think this is what you're going to be feeding yourself as well and encouraging yourself through. It's how the guides are trying to encourage you. I would listen to them. Hello Virgo, and welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be an Astroflower reading from the 31st going through to the 5th of November. This is between two eclipses and there's a lot of anticipation in the air at the moment. Bit of anxiety really, more than anything else. Let's go straight into your overall energies here. There seems to be a lot going in your everyday life. There's certainly something coming through here. Your overall energies here are sort of like... it's almost as if you're caught between you're going through a bit of a canyon at the moment. You can still see the future. You can still see your way out. But, the walls are getting high. All the trees are getting high on the side. It's a little bit encroaching upon you. Yeah, patience, I think, is really important here. I think it's a case of going through to the end. You've got to see this through at the moment, Virgo. And it's going to ask determination on you more than anything else. And that's part of that patience aspect. Let's just see what's going on in your relationship side. I just need to check whether that's recording. Yep, thank you. Let's just see what's going on with the karmic message here on your relationship side. It's like enjoying yourself, but you don't have to be the driving force at the moment. It's enjoying yourself with your relationships that are around you, but don't have to be the one putting in all the effort. It's almost as if you've stopped and you can see things a lot larger in life, and you can see all the other paths of other people, how they connect with you within your relationships. And I wouldn't, there is a warning on this side of the devil, I think, here, which is a Capricorn card, but it's almost sort of saying don't get obsessed by certain aspects or certain people or how certain people are. I wouldn't get involved in conflict at the moment, especially we're going into Mars retrograde as well. I wouldn't get into sort of complications because it may give you sort of headaches, this whole sort of thing. I'd be very wary of that at the moment. Let's just see how the universe is trying to guide this karmic message. Putting yourself to the test. I think this is where the universe is putting you to the test. It's helping you to understand that you can have that determination to go right to the end. Giving you that insight, that intuitiveness that's going to help you to sort of go through of feeling your relationships that are around you. That's what I was saying about the light shining on and seeing the paths of other people. This is going to give you that. The universe is trying to find you an intuitive way of building a future that you're going to be able to see really clearly about, and also have strength going on. I think this is staying true to it as well. There's the lovers on the bottom of the pack as well. Maybe there is this new love that's coming through for you at the moment. This could be really, really advantageous for you. If you can just keep your eyes open and keep your vision going, basically, and hold on all the way through to the end. It might be someone coming in from the past. I don't know. It doesn't mean you may know you knew them at some point. Let's just see what's going on with the karmic, how the guys are trying to influence this karmic message. This is all about futures. It's all about building. It's all about connecting bridges with other people. Maybe it's bridges of the past that are coming up where you're reconnecting with other people. Yeah, 5 of Wands. Is it competition? I would stay away from that, as I said earlier on. You don't need to be the motor here for any relationships. I'd really concentrate on just trying to be the best example of who you are. That's what that 5 of Wands sort of says to me about. And being that, you may open up these connections again that you know with people that you haven't seen for a long time, that, you know, rebuilding bridges, basically, by the sounds of it. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this conversation that's in you. Don't hold on too tightly. I think that's what they're saying here, is sort of kind of going, don't worry about it. Let it go. Don't worry about it. That's the sort of, you know, the advice you're giving yourself all the time. The anticipation of the journey, which I think is coming up, and possibly, I think, after the eclipse. I think the eclipse is going to be the big changer for a lot of people in life. And, you know, it's the coming and going of the worlds around you. The old harbour master, the Three of Wands. And that's what I mean about sort of building bridges again with other people. I think this is going to help you to do that, and it's going to, you know, you're going to stop worrying about certain aspects that are not really being beneficial for you or for other people. It's a mutual sort of thing, and it just helps you to sort of like move on to greener pastures at the moment. So on your relationship front, quite a lot of work for you at the moment, but I think it's just more work on yourself, of just being able to sort of let go and allow things to happen, really, and allow you to actually, you know, recalibrate your relationships with other people. You know, they've got the King of Wands coming out there as well, and there's a lot of wands there. You know, you got three, you got three higher arcana cards. And then you got the two wands there, and you got the King of Wands that wanted to flip out earlier on with a Magician, and you can manifest your future path, not necessarily mean that it needs to be dependent upon other people. And I think that's what it is here. And the universe is trying to make you see clearly here. This may cause a few bits of conflict with other people that are around you, but if you're striving to be your better self and your better being, you know, you're going to make the connections with the people that really count for you, I think. So, yeah, I think it's being strong and going right through to the end, which we were talking about here. But I've got a funny feeling that's more on your business front. Let's just see what's going on in the karmic message in regards to your job, your business, and your projects. This is where it's saying you got to push through right to the end. You got to push through right to the end. The Knight of Wands. More wands. It's very passionate for you this week, and I think this passion underneath is gonna. You got to be careful of it. Don't let it burn you out. Allow your passions to just flow gently between one thing and the other. Don't get caught and bogged down in sort of conflict and stuff like that. Be very patient, because your time is coming, Virgo. Your time is definitely coming. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence this karmic message. They're bringing you in with there's this victory is on the horizon, and it's almost within touchable scenario. King of Cups as well. Yeah, universe is trying to help you keep calm, making sure that you can see that future. Really powerful on this side, and on your business side, really powerful. So the universe here is just sort of saying, keep calm. It's very similar to the Temperance card. It plays very nicely on here. Stay in the rhythm and your passion of what you're doing, you know, within your job and your business. You're there for things to work and to earn out of life, you know. And it's going to bring you some good sort of good work that you've done, but also it's going to key you in with other people and make opportunities going forward, celebrating their great work as well, which they've done, you know. And I think you're going to find your twin flame in that. I think you're going to, you know, feel an absolute one with your position in regards to your job, your business and stuff like that. If you stick to your guns and go to the end, go right to the end, don't give up, Virgo. There is something quite momentous just on the horizon. It really is just in touching distance, and I think you can almost see it, but you almost want to run to it. But the universe is sort of saying, relax, enjoy the journey. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this karmic message. they're fueling you, basically. They're fueling you to go to the end. They're almost sort of showing you things and sort of saying, look, we can have this. We can have this if we go right to the end, but we're not going to be able to have it if you're just going to start running now. You have to be patient. You have to take it all the way to the end. I think they're asking you to hold on. And I think they are doing pretty much that. They're holding back something from you at the moment because there's a few things that needs to get sorted within your business side of life. Certain aspects that need to be just sort of organised and put to bed. So you make that space for moving on. And when you do, you're going to be showered in huge amounts of opportunity and gifts and stuff like that. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence this conversation that is within you. They're getting excited about the possibilities by the looks of things, getting really excited about the possibilities. And it's making you excited. It's this part of that passion of the Knight of Wands here, giving you a certain rhythm, giving you a certain a tempo that is allowing you to sort of push on and keep, going towards that goal, which is just on the horizon, just out of tipping point. The Wheel of Fortune, you can see it coming in, this change coming in for you. And I think this is what you're going to be feeding yourself as well and encouraging yourself through. It's how the guides are trying to encourage you. I would listen to them. I would listen to that inner voice within you because it's going to bring you a beautiful situation going forward. Let's just see how it leads out of this into that eclipse sort of season. It's like a watershed moment. It's like a dam that breaks and all of a sudden all that kinetic energy, all that energy from all that held back emotions are just going to go and come out. It just seems like it's a walking away from something. It's walking away from a tiny little flame or tiny little passion towards that sun. That is that anticipation that's at it's almost that you can touch, really. That sunshine that you can almost touch. And then you've got to walk away from something in order to go to it. It's just the way it is. And I think this is by the end of the week, coming into the lunar eclipse next week, which we will have collective readings and individual readings out on this channel. I think it's going to become very clear for you, and it's going to set you off on this Wheel of Fortune, this change of fortune for you. And the patience that you've been put in, you will get paid back on. You will get success coming in from that. So yeah, a very trying week for you this week, Virgo, but it's setting up a lot of things for the going future. So there you go. Thank you for being here on the Astroflower. Don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.